What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Crucial Keez. Welcome back. As you can see from this title, today we're gonna get into some runs. But before we get into that, I first I want to say this. I got a lot of people from Nigeria, specifically Lagos, Nigeria. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Showing me a lot of love, like a lot of love on Facebook, YouTube right here. I really appreciate the love you guys are showing me, sharing my videos and all that stuff. I just want to say I appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I really do appreciate the love. Hopefully one day I can come out there and just we can just jam, together, do a little shedding, a little improvising, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Shout out to all of my Nigerian subscribers and followers on Facebook. If you watch this on Facebook, thank you, appreciate it. So before we get into the video, I got something I gotta show y'all real quick. So we growing, it's a growing channel, whatever. So I want to just be a blessing to somebody, but we gotta reach a goal first. So when we get to 50,000 subscribers, I know y'all saying that's a lot, we can do it. When we get to 50,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give this away. Check this out. See this? This is a Scarlett Focusrite interface. Show you that. This is the 2i4 second generation. It has MIDI. You got two outputs right here, here and here. You got the 1/4 inch input here, and then you can also put an XLR here at the same time. So you could put an XLR or a 1/4 inch here. Your volume, your main volume, headphone volume, input volume right here. This thing is awesome. It has MIDI for all my keyboard players out there. You got your MIDI right here, and then you got your spot for your speakers, your external speakers. This thing is awesome. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. I took it out the box so you guys can see it. Somebody will just show you the box and it'd be nothing inside, or it'd be something else in there. So I'm showing you, this is Focusrite Scarlett interface. This thing, the preamps in here, yeah. So you can do vocals, you can do instruments, record all that stuff, whatever you want to do. So when we hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm giving this away. So all you have to do when we reach 50,000, all you have to do is leave a comment, like the video, like my videos, and this could be yours right here. This is a great thing to start you off when you want to record music and vocals. This is a very key thing that you need right here. All right, so 50,000, everybody. Anyway, let's get into this video. So I've seen this a lot. I got a lot of responses from my last video when we did the chords and stuff and progressions in D. A lot of y'all love that video, so I figure if you love that, you're gonna love this video. Again, as you can see from this title, we're gonna get into some runs. Now, people always ask me, what do you do when you get up and you practice? I'm gonna show you what I do to get my fingers loosened up. Now, it's gonna sound a little crazy But this is what I do. This is one of the first things I do. Outside of just doing the scales, like outside of that, like, you know, if you don't do that, definitely do that. But I don't want to go through all that. You guys should know. Practice your scales with both hands, okay? So I'm not gonna go through all that. That's basic stuff. You should know that. If you don't do it, do it, and practice with a metronome too, so you can keep your rhythm. But one of the things I do to, like, just, you know, when you want to do some crazy stuff, this is one of the things I do. I just take both hands. I start on 2 different octaves, and I just do stuff like this, like that. That's what I do. And I just, sometimes I go slow. Like, I just do random runs and licks, but I have to do them. The goal is both hands have to do the same thing, okay? So you can't do 2 different things. It has to be exactly the same speed and everything. See what I'm saying? So that's some of the things that I do when I just sit down on the keyboard after I do my scale. Get that out the way. And then when I really want to open up, I just go crazy. Like, just do random stuff, but my fingers have to hit the same notes at the same time. So if that's something you want to try, I'm telling you, it helps you because it gets your fingers loosened up and everything ready to play. All right. So here's another. This is a secret right here. I'm giving y'all all of my stuff, so don't say I didn't share everything with you. This is another thing that I do. Most people run with their right hand, so we're gonna run with our right hand and just chord with our left hand, okay? But I'm gonna show you this exercise that I do with my right hand. Check this out. So what I do, I'm gonna do it fast first. So this is what I do. See that? So what I'm doing is I'm starting on B with my thumb, and then my index finger on C, middle finger D, and then my ring finger E. All right. So this is my block. That's how it should look. Okay. With these 4 fingers, and I'm just going back and forth. And then when I get done with this part, I go to B flat. Okay? So it's like, okay? So I know we jumping kind of advanced. I'm gonna back up a little bit, but I want to show you some of my exercises that I do on a daily basis. All right. So again, that's your middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, index finger, thumb. Okay. So all right, I'm gonna do it again. All right, that's your fingering for that run, okay? So some of you may say, why do you do this and then do that? Well, the reason why I do it is because of this. A lot of people can run over black notes. So like doing a run like that, that's easy to do. But some people can't run hitting white notes. Like majority of the notes are white. Some people can't do that. So what I do is I challenge myself to start off with a white scale, just white scale notes, and then chromatically go down. You get what I'm saying? So that my fingers can get used to hitting not just the shapes that feel right under your fingers, like you got the pinky at the top, thumb at the bottom, and you got the two black notes in the middle. That feels good to your fingers, like the shape feels good. But if you did something like this, the black note at the bottom, white note, white note, white note, like that doesn't feel comfortable to run on, because you got these black notes that are putting your finger kind of in jail, I guess. So you gotta kind of like, try to maneuver yourself to be able to run. But this is why I do that, so I can get used to running in any shape. Now you say, what do you mean shapes? When you play a chord like this chord, you can take that if you want to, by the way. When you play a chord, you're playing a shape. The only instrument you got the guitar, bass, piano, what else is there? The organ. The organ and the piano is the only instrument where you can make shapes in your playing, because your fingers aren't flat when you're playing. When you're playing a bass, this hand where your frets are, where you playing the notes, this hand you can play flat with your fingers flat on the fretboard and play just fine. Some people play like this, but the fretboard is flat, okay? There's not a high B flat and then a low B. They're all just in a straight line, flat. But on a piano and an organ, the notes are like, this is an A, but then B flat is up here. You get what I'm saying? Their shapes is like this. So you can't just go straight in a straight line without making a shape. Now, I hope you guys are getting this, because I'm trying to explain it as fast as I can. So I made a shape. So you have to learn how to maneuver in the shapes up and down with your fingers. So that's why, go back to that chord I played. Now, this is all a shape. Okay? Now, if you could turn that into a run. See what I'm saying? But it's the shape of it feels weird if you're not normally playing or running like that. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys before we move on. So now I showed you guys. Now let's back it up a little bit. All right, so I showed you guys how I practice, a little bit when I first start. Now let's go into some scales. All right. Now, here's a basic scale. Like when you play E flat. All right. So that's a basic E flat major scale, but I'm starting on the 6. Okay, so all I did was, this is your finger, thumb. You can see it. And then you start over. All right, and then your bass. That's all it is. All right. So I hope you guys got that. First 3 fingers, da da da, thumb, cross over. Now you say, why is the fingering so important? Because if you don't do your fingering right, you can't connect the scale. It'll be like spotty. It'll be like, gaps in between each octave. So if you did the fingering wrong, where you did it like, see, I can't even do it the wrong way. If you do it the wrong way, it won't be like one big run. It'll be gaps. You hear the gaps in the run. It's not smooth. That's why you got to do the right fingering. All right. Okay. Same thing going down. Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay. Now I hope you guys got that. Now let's go to another. Now you take that and you just go up to the next key. What's the next key? E. Now, I'm going to show you how you can take a simple major scale and put it in multiple places. It doesn't have to be in the key that it's in, all right, that you're playing, that the scale is in. So if I did the E major scale, I can do this run, but it doesn't have to be in E major. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Okay, so let's see, what key should we go to? Let's go to let's make it simple first. Let's go to G. All right. So now we're in G. All right. So a G. So we're in G. Now, where could we put the E major scale in G? So if you go to the 6, so you get 7, 3, 6. Now that's E minor, right? E minor 11. So what if we made it major? So we did the 7-3-6. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just, see what I'm saying? You just took it, instead of making it minor, you made it major, and then you put a run over it. But we're not in E major, we're in G. So that's simple. All right. So let's take the E major and put it somewhere else where we wouldn't think it should be. Let's go to A flat major. So so if I took A flat, see that? All right, that's an E major 7, 9. So I'm in A flat. See that? Same run. That's all I did. I'm gonna give you the finger real quick. That's your first block, and then you cross over. Okay? Okay, you don't have to go straight down on the run, or like, straight up, straight down. You can play with the scale a little bit. Like, you don't have to go straight up, straight down, all in one go. You can do like, see what I'm saying? Like, don't just go, like, you don't have to do that. It's fine, but I like to experiment with my scales to see what else I can pull out of it. But yeah. And then it makes the run more intense, more interesting, and it gives the listener, it gives them, I guess, a more, I guess, what I'm trying to say, it gives the listener more, it gives them a chance to see your character. It gives them an opportunity to see your character when you run like that. So instead of just doing, that's like, oh yeah, everybody can do that. But if you do like, then they'll be like, oh, okay, I see, you're different. Okay, you're not just by the book piano player. But yeah, so that's another place to put it in A flat again. I'll show you guys that one too. So I did the, did the E major run. Then I went to F sharp major, and all I did from there was all I did was I started on F. Okay, so this your forward block. It's your first block right here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I didn't get what was happening. Okay, yeah. So this your block right here. All right, it's your first block. So then you cross over with your thumb to C. That's your second block. First block, second block. So here we go. Cross over again with your thumb, start over. And then when you get to the end, hit the F with your finger, with your middle ring finger, and then with your middle finger, A flat. And then, so you got, I'm gonna do that again. And that's just arpeggiation. All I did was I took this chord, which is which is a B flat. Well, if you put A flat on it, you're playing an A flat 6 sus2. So you can have an A flat in the bass, and then you just take this. It's your block. These only 3 notes you hit. That's all you're doing, but you're just doing it fast. And you're using these 3 fingers. Your thumb, your pointer finger on B. Your thumb is on F, pointer is on B flat, ring finger on E flat. That's all you're doing, and you hold your sustain pedal when you do that, okay? I'm gonna show you later on. Well, this video is already almost a half hour. Hope you guys enjoying it. If you want to learn how to run, this is the video. All right, promise you. And run with grace and dexterity and just accuracy too. Yes, and speed and all that stuff. This is the video for you. Now, I'm gonna take this same arpeggiation, this same chord, and I'm gonna show you where to put it later, somewhere else. All right. So I showed you the E, and then the F sharp, run, and A flat. Now let's go to another run. I call this the Art Tatum run. Okay. Because I heard this from him first. So all you're doing, let's say we start on D. Alright? All you're doing is this. Okay? That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. These three fingers. You got your thumb, your pointer finger, middle finger. That's all, only fingers you're using. And you're going chromatically. You're going up, but chromatically, you're going backwards. All right? You're moving up the piano, but you're hitting your notes chromatically backwards. So it's like you're going forward and backwards at the same time. All right? So you go, so you start D and you go chromatically down to each note. whatever the next two notes are. And you jump to the E and do the same thing, same concept. Whatever notes you start on, drop the next two, the next very two notes. Then you jump to G. Okay, that's all you do all the way up. Okay, so once you get the speed, you can do it fast. Okay, now that runs a little difficult when you first start it, but you'll get it. All right. All right. So that's that. That's the Art Tatum run. All right. Here's another run that I stole from Art Tatum. This is the run in C that I do. I love this run, by the way. Very smooth, very graceful. Sounds awesome. So you start here. Okay. E flat 6 over B. Okay, you start here. That's the chord that we're playing. So you take this chord and you just move it up. Okay, you just take it up. So only thing that you have to do, you have to break it up. That's it. And only fingers you're using, thumb, pointer finger, ring finger. These are fingers you're using right here. Okay? So, all white notes, no black notes. Then you go to the very next note. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. And then you start over. This is where you started. And then you build the speed. Alright. So once you get this run, you can do it super fast. So let's try to do it as fast. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can possibly. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. I couldn't hit the last note. But yeah, that's, you see how it sounds when you do it like with speed. Try it again. There we go. That's how it should sound when you end it. All right. Same concept going down. Okay. So here this is what it should sound like when you go down. Same concept. The only difference is you don't start on your thumb. Now, you know, when we go up, you start on your thumb. But when you go down, which is this way, you're going to start on your ring finger. Okay? So when you go up, start on your thumb. When you go down, start on your ring finger. So, again. Okay? And again, speed, practice it as much as you can, going up and going down. Okay? So I'm gonna play it one more time. Okay, so that's the whole run. Hope you guys got that. Now, the only way you will get to that speed is if you practice it every chance you get, every day. Okay? And I'm gonna say this real quick because this video is 35 minutes. Right now anyway. I don't know, it might be longer. I remember I heard a guy say, this is when I was younger, you know, you doing the same runs is not good for your playing because you get stuck in that run or whatever. He was trying to say basically you playing the same runs is not good. You need to learn more runs. Well, he's half right. You always need to learn runs as much as you can. Not just runs, but chords, songs, whatever. But he's wrong in saying you shouldn't play them over and over again. The only way you're going to learn and perfect a run is if you play it 1,000,000 times and then play it 1,000,000 more, literally. So I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a chord, if it's a lick, if it's a run. If you have not mastered it, don't feel bad about playing it over and over again. Play it to the point where you can do it in your sleep. All right? That's how these guys get to the level they get to, like Corey Henry, Jacob, those guys, you know, even the jazz greats, Chick Corea, Oscar Peterson, Hiromi. These people don't get to the level that they get to by playing something one time. The runs that you see them doing, they didn't just do that the first time ever in life when you saw them play it. No, they've been practicing that for years. Trust me. So don't think, oh man. Now they do improvise. Sometimes you can't improvise and you can just spur of the moment play something that you never played before. It happens a lot. It happens to me a lot too. But when it comes to something like what I just did, something like that, you literally have to have been practicing a run of that nature. It doesn't have to be specifically that run, but it could be something to the nature of that run. You have to have already been practicing something like that to be able to do that, and to be able to do it like it's nothing. Like running is like breathing. You only get to that level when you practice it over and over and over and over. Even Oscar Peterson, when he first started playing, he couldn't do that. He said it out of his own mouth. He could not do two-handed octave runs when he first started. It took him years to master that. So that means he had to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. So don't feel bad about the runs that you know that you keep doing over and over again. Don't feel ashamed. Keep playing them so you can master them. And when you master them, make it so you can play it in your sleep without practicing it. And then learn new runs, okay? Learn new runs and then do the same thing with them. Master them to where you can play it in your sleep, all right? So I just want to give you guys a little advice because I don't want you to think, well, I don't want to keep doing the same run. You should be doing the same run if you haven't mastered it yet, okay? So if you're trying to do scales like, and you haven't mastered it, but you can play it sometimes and sometimes you can't, you should be playing that all the time. So yeah, so that's something I wanted to share with you guys. Now this video is 40 minutes already. I want to give you guys some blues runs too real quick. So since let's go to F. See that? Now that's a blues run. And this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna give you this real quick. That's your first block. Okay? You see the fingers I'm using? I'm using every finger except my pinky. Okay? So you got, then you cross over, middle finger, pointer finger, thumb. That's it. Then you repeat. So I'm gonna give this to you where you could play it different ways. So that's your run. Now when you continue the run, your ring finger is not involved anymore. Okay? So I started off with my pointer, with my ring finger, but watch. I'm gonna continue down the piano. You see, I didn't use my ring finger anymore. But if I go back up, there's my pointer finger. There's my ring finger. But if I want to keep going up, I lose my ring finger again. Okay? There's my thumb. There's my thumb. Thumb again. This is the finger you use when you're gonna go back down or back up. Okay? So that's your F blues scale. Okay? So the best thing about this run that you should do, play it until it's clean. All right? So that right there is just me doing this. When you want to get bluesy. Okay? Give you that. And you can take that and you literally just take it up. Take it up to the next key. Do that for every run, okay? I can't show you guys every run in every key. This video would be way too long. But anyway, I'll show you one more. B flat. All right. So again, this should block, okay? You see my finger? Alright. So that's the B flat. So that's B flat. So take that. take that, practice that. I'm telling you, don't get frustrated. It's gonna get frustrating, but just keep going. All right, till you master it. The only way you're gonna master it is if you play it constantly. It's like muscle memory with your fingers. Your fingers are gonna get used to it. They're gonna remember the more you do it. Okay. What else? Oh, let's do. Man, this video is 45 minutes. I'm trying to give you guys all these runs in one video. Let's go to the chromatic run. Now, this is probably one of the most difficult runs that you can play because it's literally hitting every single note full speed. All right. So remember when I did my exercise? So it was half chromatic. So this part, so that's chromatic. You're literally going to the next note, down or up. So I'm starting on the B flat with my middle finger, thumb. And chromatic means hitting the very next note, up or down. So you're not skipping any notes at all. All right. So here's my finger. Middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, pointer finger when you get to the F, and then when you get to the E, thumb, back to your middle finger, thumb, middle finger, pointer finger when you get to the C, and then the B, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, pointer finger. Same thing over and over again. I'm sorry. And then up, same thing, just backwards. Thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, pointer finger. All right. And then you go back to your middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, pointer finger. All right. I know that's a lot, but you can do it. All right. So here's how it should sound when you get in the speed. My bad. Now let's go back up. All right. Now this run is all in your head. This is a mind thing with this run because your mind has to tell your fingers every note, and then it has to tell you your fingering, especially when you get to these notes right here. So, because if you don't do the right fingering when you get to that part, you're not going to be able to continue the run. All right, so let's see if we can go fast. All right. All right, so that's going down. Now, as you can see, the fingering was correct. If it wasn't correct, I wouldn't have been able to just flow smoothly. All right, let's see if we can improvise with this run, this chromatic run. You guys notice what I just did? You got it. All right. So what I did was, see that? Now that comes when you've got comfortable with the run. Okay, you got to be comfortable to improvise with a run like that. All right, so let's do it again. So, all right, so let's try it again. Let's try a little higher. See, that is, even for me, it's not the most comfortable run because you have to do it with speed. This run has to be done with speed. All right, so let's try it again. You guys see what I was trying to do right there, right? So I was trying to, when I got here, I was trying to, oh yeah. See, that's the thing. When you go back, your fingering has to be right. You gotta change it though. Like you gotta do like this, right? Go back to the B flat with your middle finger, and then because you know you're going back to the A flat when you get to the F, you can't hit it with this finger, with your pointer finger, which you would normally do if you kept going down. But you have to hit it with your thumb. You got to change your fingering when you know you're going back up. So you got thumb instead of pointer finger, and then back to A flat, and then your pointer finger to continue to go down. You see what I'm saying? You see how intricate and complex that is? You got to think like that in your head. And then that's why I say once you master it, you literally don't have to think about that. You can just do it. Your fingers is muscle memory. Your fingers know what to do. All right. So again, so that was almost it. So let's go up now. This is where it really gets difficult, okay? So going up is way more difficult, okay? So you're going let's start here. See, you really have to practice that. And then when you keep running, your fingers get tired, like mine's are right now. Your fingers get tired, but if you keep doing it, your fingers will get used to it. You get more stamina in your fingers, and then you can just run all day. But this video is almost an hour long, so I'm gonna try to end it right here. Let's bring in the music. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'll try to do another video like this. It's still a lot I didn't even get to in the runs. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope it opens you up. I hope you guys really practice this. Make sure you guys share this video. If you're watching it on Facebook, make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube right now. Key in on the like button. Make sure you subscribe to join the Keez team. And make sure you subscribe, because once we get to 50,000 subscribers, this bad boy right here, somebody is going to have this. Alright? As you can see, again, this thing is awesome. Alright, somebody is going to have this. Yes, it has MIDI. One of the greatest things they ever created was MIDI. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe. Once again, shout out to all of my people in Nigeria. I really appreciate you guys. You know, just, you know, showing your support and your love. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.